In this episode of Rush Outdoors, we're road tripping to Montana in pursuit of some whitetails and doe patrol in New Jersey. Also, member footage with Rush Uncut.
Awesome New York buck. Oh, this is insane.
Look at this blood trail.
Got a really nice buck. Crazy. He's down.
Yes! Rush Outdoors is brought to you by Runnings, your home farm and outdoor store.
Hey everyone, welcome to Rush Outdoors. I'm Realtree Pro Staffer Tim Andrus. Beautiful day here at the range. We're shooting our CVAs. Brian's got his Cascade. I got my Acura. I've already done my Crossfire. Season's right around the corner. Well, that first shot looked right on the money. I'm gonna shoot a second one just to be safe. While I'm doing that, why don't you join me in Montana, chasing one of my favorite animals, big whitetails. What a difference in temperature on this trip. Last time I was there, it was a snowstorm, below wind chill temperatures, crazy weather. Not this time, bluebird weather, maybe 50 degrees for a high. Hey everyone, it's the 2 nights before the Montana opener. Karen and I are up here glassing the field. You might remember the spot from 2 years ago we were here. Completely different weather. Here I am in a t-shirt, it's 70 some degrees out, and when we were here 2 years ago, it was -8 wind chill, blowing snow. Definitely has a difference with the deer movement right now. We sat here last night and watched a little bit, and saw probably 30 deer, but no big bucks, some young bucks and does and fawns, and a whole bunch of turkeys. So 2 more nights of watching, and then we'll get hunting after them. Hey everybody, it's first afternoon here in Montana's rifle season, and we are excited. A little warm today, but we have, depends what weather channel you listen to, up to 6 inches of snow or a lot of rain. I'm hoping it's snow. Got to the blind almost undetected. There were 3 doe in the field, and I tried to keep the blind blocking their view. But when I got to the side door, they saw me and spooked. So here's the deal. I was here 2 years ago, and it was a lot colder. We had a snowstorm, had negative wind chill, and I killed a buck the first hour or so. This year it's 50 some degrees out and breezy. The hay used to be here, alfalfa, but now they put in what they call triticale. It's like a wheat barley mix, and the deer like it. It's just coming up pretty good there. Karen and I have been watching this field for the last few nights, seeing anywhere from 18 to 25 deer, some bucks. Not the buck I'm looking for yet, but I think this cold weather is going to get them going. It was 70 degrees the last few days, so sit back and enjoy. It's day 3 here. There wasn't a day 2 because it was a washout. We had rain for 6 hours straight. Today's a game changer. We had probably about 1.5 inches, 2 inches of snow. The snow is pretty much melted, and it's 2 years ago today, right here, same field, right over there. I shot a real nice buck last time I was here. Last year I didn't draw a tag, so I'm hoping today's like a little deja vu. You know, kill a buck the same day, 2 years apart. So let's see what happens. See you soon. Day 4, Montana. As you saw last night, I don't know what happened, what spooked the deer. I mean, even the turkeys were spooked. I had a buck come out. I know who it was. He's got a crab claw. And they were looking to the back, so I thought there was one buck that I really want to shoot. He's got a lot of mass. He's thick. Not real wide, but he's thick. And I had a half-hour daylight, so I gambled. And something cleared the field, and the buck that I was letting walk for now just turned into a mess. I ended up, I was going to take the shot at him, had the gun on the rest, was knocking the safe off, and whew, they blew out of there. Another 5 seconds, I'd be doing an interview over a deer right now, not sitting in a blind. But that's hunting. We're back at it. I have tonight, I have tomorrow night here in Montana, and hopefully we can get it done. We'll see you soon.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Visit St. Lawrence County.
The sights and sounds of Niagara Falls, USA, an outdoor playground for those of all ages. Discover the majestic Niagara Falls and immerse yourself in history, arts, culture, and adventure. From high-speed jet boats racing through Class 5 rapids, scenic hikes in the Niagara Gorge, or world-class sport fishing in the Niagara River and Lake Ontario, explore more at NiagaraFallsUSA.com or call 1-877-FALLS-US.
Our time spent in the outdoors is building stories. Stories that last long after the hunt. The Maverick XL is part of that story. The lightweight, two-piece design makes the Maverick a leader in portability, but still tough enough to handle any season. True 360-degree viewing means more opportunities to take your shot. Customize it your way or use the Maverick Next Level platform system. Your hunt, your way, your story. That's Maverick Hunting.
The year of the airgun hunter. Umarex Air Guns.
Rush Outdoors is also brought to you by Maverick Hunting, Umarex Air Guns, the New York Sportsman's Expo, Niagara Falls, USA, CVA, Whitewater Fishing Apparel, Scent Lock, Nocturnal Lighted Knox, Muds Boots, Block Targets, IQ Bow Sights, Steel, Quaker Boy, and these fine sponsors.
Hey everybody, I have a fun fact here for you in Montana. Buy lots of headlamps. I bought, I think, 2 or 3, and it seems like every year I lose one. So I just did some scouting this morning over here, right through here. I wish I would have looked at it earlier. It's a pretty nice spot over there. As you can see, I'm right here where I killed a buck 2 years ago, same spot. And been seeing deer. The weather's warmed up a little bit. I was hoping for some snow. But anyways, I'm gonna go look for my headlamp. I'm here. Scouted it over there. Most of the deer are coming out from over here. Since I was here doing a little scouting early, I'm gonna get in the blind, look for my headlamp, and we'll see what happens. Look at that. Good news. And I got deer coming out. I'm not even ready to get set up here. I don't have nothing ready to go here, so
I'll check back in a second. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think, to be honest with you. I just glassed the whole spot. I heard the wallop. Heard the wallop of the shot, that hard whack. There's no mistaking that noise. It was 270 yards. It was quite a poke, but that Cascade is just a sweet gun. We're gonna wait a little bit here, get my stuff together, and go take a quick peek. Hopefully he's laying there. Here we are, 2022 Montana, last day buck, and a dandy he is. Look at them tines on there. They're gotta be close to 9-10 inches. What happened was I did a little scouting here on X, and I thought the property line was just a little bit to the north here, and I went a little farther. So I was looking at it the other day, and I go, I'm gonna take a little peek over there, off this little bluff there, and went down there, and it's gorgeous. I wish I would have been able to here a little bit earlier. I've been hunting right back here on this big field right here. It's got triticale in it, which is a wheat barley mix. That's where I killed my buck 2 years ago, right about directly straight east of us. And so I got my blind a little bit. I had to go look for my headlamp. Every year, like I said before, I lose a headlamp. And I walk into the blind to check one more time. There it is. Look out the window. There's deer coming out. It's early. It's way early. And I took the shot. It looked good. Did some more glassing. I didn't see him go down, so I gave him a little bit of time, and he just went over the drop right there. CVA, top of the vortex. I've said it 1,000 times. I'll say it 1,000 more. Deadly combination. Big thanks to Mike Swope and Jacob Swope for having me out here on their ground here. It's fantastic. Miles City, Montana. Gotta love it. A few years back when I hunted there, I killed the first afternoon. This was the last morning. I like being done earlier. Now we're on to Wyoming. Well, nothing like waiting to the last day to get it done, but I'm okay with that. As usual, Montana never disappoints.
For live updates, like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. Rush Outdoors is also brought to you by the Black Lake Chamber of Commerce, Caldwell Shooting Supplies, Muzzy Broadheads, Old Man Tree Stands, Carbon Express Arrows, Domain Food Plots Seed and Attractants, Hunter Safety Systems, Clayton Distillery, Vortex Optics, Flame King, and these fine sponsors.
And that, my friend, is a wrap. This muzzleloader is ready for Illinois. Got Brian up next. While we're doing that, why don't you join Pro Staffer Joe Peel in his home state of Jersey, hunting with a crossbow.
All right, just leaving work. I just finished a 12-hour day. Now I'm heading home. But let me take you back to a hunt in January. South Jersey, late season, archery. It's winter bow. So I jumped up in one of my favorite Millennium ladder stands. It's in a holly tree. Between basically 3 fields. I got 2 streams, a little oak holly laurel flat. Just a great location for deer. Some late season rut activity, second rut coming in January, and the young bucks are pushing the does. Little buck pushing some does around, and I decided to take one of the does, gave me a decent shot.
We're done on this property for the season. PSE crossbow. Fill in the freezer. Alright, shot this big old nanny doe tonight. I let every other doe go, does and fawns. She was the last in the pack. No fawns with her. just trailing the pack. I actually thought she was a buck, the way she was acting, but she kind of circled down around me. Got a shot on her, hit a little high. I don't know if I deflected or pulled the shot. She dropped right down. I got down and dispatched her. Just drug her out to the field. I want to gut her here, throw her on the truck, and this is my sausage deer. All right, winter bow, archery, South Jersey.
Hey Joe, great hunt. Good job keeping up with the doe management.
Hey everyone, I'm Keith Bartholomew with Rush Outdoors. When you're looking for the latest and greatest updated news across the great state of New York, we look no farther than the New York Outdoor News. It has informative stuff on hunting, fishing, trapping, and check out the marketplace in the back and the reader shots too.
Welcome to the Running to Rundown, brought to you by Runnings, your home farm and outdoor store. This week we're showcasing LEM Big Bite Grinder. What an awesome machine it is right here. 7 pounds per minute it can do with a 1/2 horsepower motor. Perfect setup for the outdoorsman who's grinding 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 deer a year. LEM, family-owned business, passionate about bringing innovation to meat processing. And the Big Bite has many attachments available, sold separately for added versatility. Good luck with this year's meat processing, and that's all for the Runnings Rundown.
Are you ready to discover the hidden gem of upstate New York? Welcome to the 100 must-see miles on the Erie Canal, where the possibilities are endless. Lace up your running shoes or hop on your bicycle and enjoy exploring charming towns and picturesque landscapes along the canal's historic towpath. Feel the breeze as you set out on a boat trip or glide through the tranquil canal on a paddling excursion. Come and experience the 100 must-see miles on the Erie Canal, where adventure awaits you.
Homegrown, handcrafted, and delicious spirits are what you'll find at Clayton Distillery. Clayton Distillery is a family-run business that features clean and smooth, locally made products. New this summer, try their garlic vodka, perfect for Bloody Marys. Also try their Heatwave cinnamon whiskey and blueberry liqueur. Clayton Distillery wants to really share their craft with their guests this summer. Introducing Production Facility Tours. Learn more about how their spirits are made, do a tasting, have a moonshine slushie, and leave with a shot glass. See you this summer at Clayton Distillery.
Nestled in the heart of St. Lawrence County, Black Lake is one of New York's most pristine vacation destinations. Join us for a relaxing day on shore or have an exciting day on the water. Black Lake offers fishing for serious anglers and those looking to create lifelong memories with the family. Stay at the lake at one of our many cottages and campgrounds. For more information, go to blacklakeny.com. Rush Uncut is brought to you by Moby Dick Charters of Henderson Harbor, New York.
Hey everybody, welcome to Rush Uncut. This is the member-driven portion of our show where viewers at home get to send in their footage and get it aired on our show.
That's awesome. And today we're in Henderson Harbor with our sponsor, Bob Dick and Moby Dick Charters, doing a little fishing. Beautiful day.
All right, let's take a look at our first clip. We have Shane Smith in Ohio doing some spring turkey hunting.
Needless to say, I'm tagged out here in Ohio. It's a one bird season this year, I guess due to the population, but I called in 3 jakes right here. Yesterday I come in here, it's about 10:30. I did some float calling. I had a good gobbler over the bank here come in, and I just shut my camera off. I was running low on my battery, and he come in about 40 yards, and I didn't take the shot because I had my camera off. So I come in here this morning. It's been raining all night long, and I come in here this morning and just sat up and never made a call. The hen started clucking. I had her come in behind me, and then she went down over the bank. Well, a little bit later, I did some float calling, went out here and did some float calling, come back, And then I got these 3 birds here gobbling their heads off. So I thought there was 2, but actually there was 3. And the longer bearded one stepped out from behind and I shot the wrong one. So, but hey, I got my bird here in Ohio, and we are 8 for 9 now.
Hey Shane, great looking bird. Congratulations. Thanks for sending it in.
Hey, let's take a look at our next video. It's coming in from Pat Young, Northern New York, hunting with a CVA muzzleloader.
Awesome.
Open and damn muzzleloader, Northern New York. First time filming, one time shot. Rush Outdoors, baby. Only way to go.
Hey Pat, great job. Way to get done with the CVA. Hey John, why don't you tell the viewers how to become a member?
All right, guys, it's easy. Log on to rushoutdoors.com, click on the Uncut logo, fill out your information, or better yet, swing out to Running's Great New York Sportsman's Expo last weekend in January, State Fairgrounds, Syracuse, New York. Hey everybody, don't forget to Rush Outdoors with a camera.
Rush Uncut is brought to you by Fire Tower Doubles, Upstream Construction, Dryden Lawn and Recreation, Iron Skillet Seasonings, Woody's Maple Syrup, Prime Cuts Barbershop, JP Builders, Peak Performance Labradors, Wood Boat Brewery, IBEW 43, and IBEW 1249.
And that, my friends, is a wrap. Brian's CVA, my CVA are sighted in. We're ready for the season. It's a good day at the range. From everyone at Rush Outdoors, I'm your host, Tim Andrus. We'll see you out in the woods. Good luck with this sweet back.
Really, Tim? Come on.
First one, we can't even get through it.
By the booth and you can fill
Fish
it out
on.
with purses.
I thought it'd be kind of cool.
So what? So what then?
God, I'm sorry, Brian. Sorry.
I don't know what bird it is. They're out. We saw them in the islands, but they look like almost like penguins. That's like, they're like I don't know, some kind of a little penguin sanctuary up there. Where's my glass?
Hey everyone, our editor Brian thinks there's penguins in the St. Lawrence River.
There are penguins on the St. Lawrence.
There are.
Caught them.
When do you want me to stop?